Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mrs. Sledge. We're going to talk today about greatest common factor and least common multiple. So go ahead and get some notebook paper out. You will want to write this down because it's going to be an exciting way to do it. I'm excited about this lesson. So greatest common factor and least common multiple. Let me pull up my problems so that I can see them. So the greatest common factor is the largest number that goes into two or more numbers. So let's do one that's pretty simple. Let's say 2 and 6. And greatest common factor, let me go ahead and write that out while you're getting your pencil and paper out. Greatest common factor. It's abbreviated as GCF. So from here on, we will refer to it as GCF. Okay, so we have 2 and 6. Well, what goes into 2 and 6? You can pretty much easily see that that's 2. So 2 goes into 2 one time, 2 goes into 6 3 times. Okay, so let's, okay, got it erased. Now, let's try some bigger numbers. And I'm going to do a method called the birthday cake method. It's the upside down birthday cake method. So we want to find the GCF, greatest common factor, of 18 and 50. Remember, that's the largest number that will go into both of these numbers. So I'm going to do this. This is my upside down cake, 18, 50. So both of them are even. Remember from our divisibility rules, both of them are even numbers. So I'm going to try 2. That's the easy one. 2 goes into 18 9 times. 2 goes into 50 25 times. Now, is there anything else that'll go into 9 and 25? 9 is divisible by 3. 25 is not. So my GCF is 2. Okay, let's make it a little bit more interesting. I need my mouse. Let's do the GCF of 27 and 45. So I'm going to do my upside down cake, write my 27 and my 45. So let's see. They're not even, so they're not divisible by 2. Let's see if they are divisible by 3. And remember, from our divisibility rules, for 3, we're going to add the digits together. So 7 plus 2 is 9. That's divisible by 3. 5 plus 4 is 9. That's divisible by 3. Somebody else probably already caught something, but I want to take a couple of steps here. So 3 goes into 27 9 times, and 3 goes into 45 15 times. 15 times 3 is 45. Now, I still have something that can go into both of these. 9 is divisible by 3, and 15 is divisible by 3. So there's my upside down cake, my layers. 3 goes into 9 3 times, 3 goes into 15 5 times. So here, my GCF is 3 times 3, which is 9. And some of you probably caught that right at the beginning, because 7 plus 2 is 9. That's divisible by 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. That's divisible by 9. So I know some of you already caught that. This also works with 3 numbers. I'm going to go ahead and erase this because you can play this video back. So let's find the GCF of 12, 48, and 90. So here's my birthday cake thing going here. Now, all of these are even numbers. So let's start with 2. 2 goes into 12 6 times, 2 goes into 48 24 times, and 2 goes into 90 45 times. We still got something going on here. These are all not, 45 is not an even number, but let's check for divisibility by 3. 6 is divisible by 3. 4 plus 2 is 6. That's divisible by 3. 4 plus 5 is 9. That is divisible by 3. So 3 goes into 6 2 times. 3 goes into 24 8 times. And 3 goes into 45 15 times. So let's look a little bit more. Nope. Nothing goes into all 3 of these. These 2 are divisible by 2. This one is not. So here is my GCF. So 2 times 3, which would be 6. That's called the upside down birthday cake method. Some people call it the layer method. And let's go to another skill here. Now let's do least common multiple. Let me explain least common multiple before we get into a method for finding it. So let's say I have, and we're going to call that LCM. So we got 2 acronyms, GCF and LCM. So least common multiple. Let's do 2 and 8. So let's multiply 2. 2 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. And 2 times 4 is 8. So that's 2. Those are its multiples. So let's do 8. 8 times 1 is 8. So we got an 8 here and an 8 here. That's the smallest number that will go into both of them. So let me make it a little bit more interesting. Six and no, to make it really interesting. $18 and 42. Do I want to do that? I don't want to do that one. Okay. Now we can use our method again. So let's look. 8 plus 1 is 9. 4 plus 2 is 6. So they're both divisible by 3. 3 goes into 18 6 times. And 3 goes into 42 14 times. These are both even numbers, so they're divisible by 2. And you say, oh, this looks like the other method. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 2 goes into 14 7 times. I have all prime numbers right here. So to find my least common multiple, I'm going to do 3 times 2 times 3 times 7. So 6 times 3 is 18, and 18 times 7 is 126. So that's my least common multiple. Let's do another one, a little bit simpler. 5 and 9. 5 and 9. And let's do our birthday cake method. Nothing goes into 5 and 9, but 3 goes into 9. So I'm going to pull my 5 down because 3 doesn't go into it. Now this is for LCM. And then 3 goes into 9 3 times. That's my least common multiple, which is 45. And I can demonstrate that to you. 5 times 1 is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and so on. Okay, 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 2 is 18, 9 times 3 is 27, 9 times 4 is 36, 9 times 5 is 45. I've heard that before. So that's my greatest common multiple. So that's how you do the birthday cake method when it doesn't go into both numbers. You just pull that other one down. Now here's one with 3 numbers, and I'm going to do birthday cake method again. We're doing LCM. And we have 4, 12, and 15. And your assignment this time is going to be on Delta Math. So I've emailed those of you who didn't have your accounts. So make sure you get that done sometime today. Okay. So what goes into all 3 of them? Nothing. But 4 goes into 4 and 12. So let's do that one first. 4 goes into 12 one time. 4 goes into 4 one time. 4 goes into 12 3 times. It does not go into 15, so we're going to simply pull that down. See that? Now again, my cake. 3 and 15, 3 goes into both of those. It does not go into 1, so we're going to pull that down. 3 goes into 3 one time, 3 goes into 15 5 times. Multiply all of this, and that's your LCM. $12 times 5, that's 60. So with LCM, if it does not go into it, you just pull it down. So you see how that's different from GCF? Let me see where I am on my time. Okay, I got a few more minutes. Let's do another one. 3, 9, and 15. This one should be a little bit more. Remember, this is LCM. 3, 9, 15. Bet you it's going to be 45. What goes into all 3 of these? 3. It's 5 plus 1 is 6, so 3 goes into 15. So 3 goes into 3 one time, 3 goes into 9 3 times, 3 goes into 15 5 times. All of these, 75? I'm sorry. All of these are prime. No, it's not. You're right. I was right the first time. I don't know how I just multiplied that. 3 times 1 is 3. So it's going to be 3 times 1 times 3 times 5. 9 times 5 is 45. So my LCM is 45. Okay, I'm going to give you a few to practice in Delta Math. So remember the assignment, it's deltamath.com. And make sure that you practice. Now with Delta Math, it's a little different from Freckle. With Delta Math, even after you get to 100%, you can keep practicing if you need more practice. So I'm going to give you 10 problems, 5 on GCF. No, I'm going to give you 20 problems. 10 on GC. I can't add, y'all. 10 on GCF and 10 on LCM. And then just to give you all some practice. So I hope you all have a good time with that. Remember, after you watch the video and start doing your Delta Math, I'm going to be in the live office hours, and the time is listed on your page for your class. So pay attention to that page number. To that time on your page. It'll say office hours or something like that. It'll say a time and then office hours. And office hours is when I can individually help you. Just pop in. I may be working on something else, so say something. My speakers are on, and I'll be able to help you. If you're having problems with your other assignments, please shoot me a message, okay? And we can, if we have to get on WebEx one-on-one and work it out, we will. All right? See y'all later. Bye-bye.